Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to share with you guys another traditional origami. Today I was going to show you guys how to make a traditional origami 4-pointed star. For this origami you just need one piece of origami paper. I'm going to be using a piece that's 15 by 15 centimeters. What we want to do is, starting with the color side facing down, I'm going to fold my paper in half both vertically and horizontally so that I can find where my center is. This will make it a little easier to do the next step, which is a blintz base, or a zabuton base in Japanese, where we're going to take each of the four corners and fold towards the center. Just go around and do this for all four sides. Get every point folded into the middle, so that I get something that looks like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold everything in half into a triangle. And what I want to do is I'm going to do a squash fold by taking and opening up this whole section and pushing it down. So it helps sometimes to first start off by just making sure that this crease here is going the way we want. So I'm just going to gently open things up and push down on it, and kind of push down on this crease section here, putting a little pressure on this top part, laying it down flat. And you want to make sure there's sometimes a lot of layer with this paper because it's doubling up and it's easy to get little like really sharp corners. Try to keep it smooth by smoothing out the area with your finger first and then smooth it out to get a nice crease there on the side. Flip it over, and I'm just going to repeat those steps on the other side here too. So it helps to kind of get it going, to crease that, get that crease going the right way. Open things up here, holding down stuff in the middle. These little flaps, keep them down here together. Putting a little pressure up here at the top, bringing it down, making sure everything is lined up, and then smooth stuff out so that we have something then that looks like this. Then I'm going to go ahead and take and fold this outer edge here towards the center. And I'm going to do that for both sides. And then if you want to make things a little easier, you can also fold on this point. This is a lot of paper, but you can kind of create the crease that starts there to make it a little easier. Open everything up again. Take that front tip, and we're just going to extend it straight out. Kind of hold on to it with your hands. Reverse this top crease so that it goes all the way to the tip. Do the same thing on the other side too. Get it started. And then smooth it out straight out so that you get a nice opening of this whole area here. So it looks something like this. Then I'm just going to flip it over and repeat these steps on the other side. Folding over towards the center. Do the same thing on this side too. And then opening things up. Now there's probably a little hint of a crease there still, or you can kind of work with it on your own. If you open things up and get it to lay and crease out flat, just focus on these outer edges first on both sides, kind of leaving the center free open yet. And then when you've done all that, then when you push down, you can get that crease then in the middle there to complete. So you should have something then like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take everything, once I've gotten it all smoothed out there in the middle, we're going to just go ahead and take everything and take this flap and fold it straight down, turn it over, do the same thing on this side too. And now this is going to become the bottom. We want to kind of imagine that that's going to be facing towards the bottom here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of take and hold on to these two parts here that look like legs, and I'm going to open things up, pulling out on it, and allow this bottom part to flatten out by pulling on it. So I'm just going to keep pulling until that bottom part comes up. You can kind of see it getting flatter here. I'll show you guys a reverse view of it. If you keep pulling, this part's going to get pulled out and pushed inside to be sandwiched in there in the middle. so that you get something that looks like this from underneath. So I've totally reversed this and squished this down in, pulling on those legs, and it gives you something then that looks like this. And that is what the star looks like. Now, at this point, you can play around with stuff. If you want to show more of this color, you can kind of keep these little areas, these candles open more. If you're using double-sided paper and you want to highlight or show off the inner color, you can play around with that. There's a lot of different ways to sort of extend this, but this is the completed traditional origami 4-pointed star. I'll have some more fun things to share with you guys in the days to come. Thanks again always so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.